My next guest is going to talk about something that is a little bit sensitive for some people who are already kind of going through it. I mean, this is a very sensitive topic. Your brain's performance. Lee Richardson from the Brain Performance Center in Dallas. Welcome to the James Show. And there was a fun little flurry of activity concerning what you do on Twitter this week, just because Elmo went out and asked, "Hey, how you doing?" Oh, I got to hit this button. Sorry, Lee. Go ahead, Lee. Start over.
So, when Elmo speaks, people listen. We've known Elmo. Elmo's been around for about 50 years, and so many grew up with him, or their kids grew up with him. And when he says, "How are you?" there's an opportunity for no judgment to say, not good. And I think that that's a heavy message.
Is depression a problem in America that is getting worse, or something that we're becoming better at managing?
I think it's getting worse. If you look at the research, the numbers are there. But I think part of that is that we are becoming more aware of what it is, and that we are acknowledging that, it's okay to not be okay.
So what's the difference between just being down on your luck and kind of bummed out versus being depressed and needing to do something about it?
Well, I think depression is when you see changes in your behavior. And a lot of times with depression, sleep is just the easiest thing to do. It's easier than coping with everything going all around you. So people will sleep more. Fatigue is something that comes with depression. People just say, "I'm exhausted. I don't have the energy to get up and do anything." And I think, we all get down sometimes. And when I'm down, I may make a choice not to do something. Not today, but that's a choice. When you're depressed, you don't have that control. You're not making those choices. There's more hopelessness, and you're reacting to the situation.
Lee Richardson at the Brain Performance Center of Dallas. Do you guys believe in the efficacy of supplements, brain-boosting supplements? A DHA, the ginkgo biloba is a popular one. Some people say fish oil, it helps with brain activity. What's your thoughts on supplements?
I think supplements can be beneficial. I don't think there's one size fits all with the supplements, and that's where it gets complicated. I think, what's easier to me than supplements is looking at your nutrition. What are you eating? Because that's basically what the supplements are adding to, is what you're getting from your food, your intake.
I noticed you haven't recommended exercise. I expected there to be an exercise push at some point.
Oh, absolutely. You knew that was coming next, didn't you?
Everybody hates exercise, though. We are the laziest society that's ever existed in the history of humankind. Look, the average age of my audience is about my age, maybe a little bit older. What could the average person who's around 50 years old, what could they do to boost their brain performance?
Well, I'll tell you this. The brain needs to move. The brain loves to move. If you do nothing more, then take the dog for a walk every day. If you get up and you make a point that, I am going to track my steps, because I have a lot of clients that do that. They'll set a goal. No, I'm going to take 3,000 steps today. I'm going to take whatever it is, and then they'll actually track it. And it's so easy to do. You can do that on your phone. There's all kinds of devices that you can utilize to track those steps.
All right. Well, thank you very much. This is Lee Richardson from the Brain Performance Center in Dallas. And also, she has the book, Turn Your Brain On to Get Your Game On. Thank you very much for talking about some brain health with us.